clompoțelul. E clompoțelul.
Ce e asta?
Hai să mor tu că nu se vede.
Ce proastă sunt. Da, se vede că-s proastă.
E, aia nu mai zice. Ce să mai...
Vai.
Warm enough, I guess.
Read, n-am nimic.
You sound doubtful. Not
Nu mi-a plăcut doar.
just worried.
Ce să-ți placă?
You have been shot.
Auzi și de ce le întreb?
I don't feel that this
Auzi
is
tu la el.
honestly
Și că se
anything
vede
new.
că-s proastă.
I hope not. We had a bit of bad luck.
O, frate!
Mamă, m-a făcut om. Hai de la vânătoare de copii. Ne dați ori nu ne dați, ne dați ori nu ne dați. Nu,
Ok.
nu bea! Ce prost ești, ce prost ești. Haide, ne dați ori nu ne dați.
We're gonna starve to death up here, Mr. Morgan.
Mă fiși.
Ce?
We're okay. We have a few cans of food and a wrap.
Bro.
For what? 10, 12 people?
Ce mai face că avem ceva de făcut la antreprenorială? Aoleu, acum mi-am dat seama că n-am nicio lecție.
We were stranded at sea
Am
for 50 days,
caiete la
and
mate
you
română,
unfortunately
chimie.
survived.
Și atât.
When we ran away
Deci
from
nu mai am caiete
Blackwater,
la ceva.
I wasn't able to get supplies in.
Restul doar
Well, when government agents are
maxim
hunting
aduc
you down,
manualul.
sometimes shopping trips need to be cut short. We'll survive.
Ce postare urâtă.
If needs be, we can eat you. You're the fattest. I
A fost
sent
atunci
Lenny and Bill
aici.
hunting, and they found nothing.
Well,
Lenny's more into book learning than hunting. Bill's a fool.
Ce?
Unless those
Well,
mountains are
Discord.
full of game that want to read, ain't no wonder they
Super, mega, wow.
We'll go find
Da.
something.
Ți-am
Come on, Arthur.
Da.
Wait a second. Hold on. Here,
Mamă,
you're gonna need
wow.
something to eat out there.
Nu mai pot.
Assorted, salted
Barbie.
Starving will be preferable.
Come on, let's go.
You can't go hunting. Look at your
Ți-am... Ai
Can't stay
văzut?
here listening to you two. Look, if there's game in those hills, I'll find it. And you can kill it.
You need to rest,
De
Charles.
ce nu te mai aud?
You think this is rest?
Pentru că nu vorbesc.
Ah,
Come along.
Hai că am fost atent la poveste, am fost...
ce?
La poveste, am fost atent.
Here, you take this. I can't use it, and you'll have
Da, o apreciere de mesaj acolo. Nimic
to
nu.
use a gun.
Nimic.
And we'll scare off every animal for miles around.
Frate, sunt în joc.
You're never too old to learn. I imagine.
Bine, hai că termin și eu la asta și vorbim.
All right,
Închid și eu.
let's head out.
Ce închis?
Închid ca să termin aici la info.
Ce, ești pe Discord?
Da.
Hai și stai aici, face. Și tu aici.
I'm okay.
Da, de ce să stau?
Stai
Stupid
aici,
mistake.
ca
Că și te joci și nu ești atent. Ești atent la joc.
In a day or two.
Sunt atent, doar
I
că
just
nu
can't
pot să
pull a bow
scriu.
right now.
Sure hope I can. Never really got the
Măcar
hang
puteai
of
să
it.
spui ceva legat de ce ți-am trimis.
Nici nu știu ce să spun, să fiu sincer. Ce vrei
You
să
reckon we're
spun?
gonna find something to kill? Ain't no Driscoll.
Da.
Ai greșit.
Mereu.
There's meat up here for sure. Pearson doesn't know what he's talking about.
Dacă mama deja m-a încertat și m-a
They'll be
plictisit cu
needing to
ea.
feed. We'll head up this way. Find some higher ground.
Da. Cu tata nu pot, că
Been a while,
cu el
a few
nu
days,
pot.
all right.
El e cea mai calmă
Riding
persoană
north
pe
from
care o cunosc.
Blackwater,
Calm.
been stuck in the
Da,
storm,
prea calm.
bringing John back in.
S-a văzut.
You've had a lot put on you. I wish I could have done more.
Ei, când vine vorba de altceva, atunci nu mai e calm.
Lot to think back on.
I still don't really know what happened on that boat.
Me neither. Well, Javier told me a bit, but it sure weren't good.
Mai să nu mai stau. Fac câteva misiuni și trebuie să fac și o pauză. Și mă bag la un GTA corect. Mai auzi el?
Da, eu tot nu pot să vă înțeleg cum puteți să vă jucați și chestii. Mă rog.
Cum pot să mă joc?
Da.
Păi da, mă joc de plictiseală. N-am ce face.
There's some patches of grass here. This is good. Let's look down
Voi
this
băieții
way.
sunteți foarte ciudați.
Și voi, fetele.
Whoa!
Mai ales când
The wind's
veți
died
vă
down, too.
certați și eu înțeleg ce
That's
sunt.
good.
No wind at all is bad, but if it's too strong, they won't move. Now shh. Stay quiet.
Hai că lăsăm.
Hey,
Doar atunci suntem ciudate? Când vrem să ne certăm, da?
Da, nu știu, nu am văzut altceva.
careful. Has deer been here?
Mă simt mândră atunci.
How can you tell?
How can you not?
Că nu văd
We'll
nimic
track them on foot.
care m-ar deranja.
You're gonna need the bow. Don't leave it on your
Ok.
Ba da, mai sunt,
The
dar
gun
că
will scare everything
nu pot
around.
să zic acum că filmez.
Am.
Acolo așa. Sunt victorie.
Haide, spune!
Veniți, filmez.
There's no point setting off without that bow.
Păcat. Îmi zici
Quiet as
după.
you can.
Da, zic.
Stay low
Dar
and
îi
move
spune
slowly.
așa... Puțin.
Mhm. Mă doare
You see the
capul.
tracks?
I think so. Maybe not.
Focus.
Ce?
It's easier in the snow, but once you get your eye in, you'll be able to track nearly as well in grass and woods.
M-a certat mătușa mea azi.
Da?
Pentru că m-a întrebat dacă mi-a mai fost rău pe la tensiune și am zis că da, cam în fiecare seară și a început să mă certe.
Că?
Aim for their head.
Ca să nu mă mai enervez.
See if you can get another one.
Nu te mai enerva.
Da, mi-e cam imposibil.
Nu e posibil dacă îți dorești. E ca chestia aia cum... Nu pot să ajung să fiu că... Să am Lamborghini și să am nu știu ce. Dacă nu-ți dorești. Ai înțeles?
Nu.
Dacă îți dorești, poți orice.
Nu am cum să nu mă enervez.
Da, încearcă mai puțin.
Nici măcar atât n-am făcut.
Nu, fugi!
Done.
prostic calul ăsta, e să sară în față și să sare în dreapta.
Whoa! Easy! Oh, watch it. Nice work, Arthur. Should be enough meat here to keep us all fed for a few days.
You found him.
I knew you'd be okay with that bow.
It's easier when they ain't shooting back.
We've seen enough of that.
Considering how things were looking. A couple of days back, well, maybe our luck is finally on the turn.
Seems to me we should be putting our effort into getting off this mountain now.
Soon. People are still weak, and well, you've seen how snowed in those wagons are. They ain't going nowhere until we get some more thaw.
You're probably right. And even if we do get off here, what then? We'll still have a big price on our heads.
This is a big country. We'll find somewhere to lie low. Dutch and Jose will have a plan. Yeah. You notice how Pearson's had a bottle in his hand ever since we fled Blackwater? We give the camp cook 5 minutes to grab the essentials and go, and he doesn't even bring a crumb of food.
Arthur, where are you going?
So, you were saying?
Good that we caught more than one. A lot of mouths to feed.
And that girl from the ranch now, too. But not sure she'll be eating much.
She has a wild look in her eye.
You would, too. She lost her husband, her home, everything she had.
So what do we do with her?
Once we get out of here and we're back on our feet, we'll see. She might have family somewhere.
So it was O'Driscoll's you ran into there?
Yeah. Last thing we was expecting.
What is it with the O'Driscolls?
You ain't dealt with them? I suppose. Hell, we ain't run into them much the last 6 months. I guess because they've been over this way.
Yeah. I've heard a lot of talk about them.
Well, we've been scrapping over scores with them for years. Big gang. Nasty sons of bitches.
Watch out! Bear up ahead. Let's see if we can find another way around. You must be real hungry. Stay well back. Spring storms like this are the worst for animals that sleep all winter. That's a bad idea. What are you shooting at? What are you doing? Shoot! Are you all right? Hey, Arthur. You awake back there?
Yeah, just thinking. We ain't ever talked that much, you and me.
What? De unde m-a
How
dat?
long you been with us now? 5, 6 months?
Something like that?
Bet you didn't expect this.
Nu te cred.
What?
Any of this. Blackwater mess. Being up here.
Sooner or later, a job's gonna go wrong. Nature of life.
I just thought you might have moved on by now.
You want me to move on?
No. No, not at all. I just know you could run it alone.
Mă doare
no
cap.
problem.
I did that for a long time. I'm done with it. Always wondering if someone's gonna kill you in your sleep.
I still wonder that most nights.
I reckon you're okay. This suit... Sure, I could fall in with another gang, but Dutch... You know, Dutch is different.
Oh, yes. Certainly different.
Let's be fair.
Cât mai e de
Most
emisiune?
you do. And for a fellow with a black father and an Indian
Întreabă.
mother, that ain't
Parcă trebuia
normal.
să-mi zici ceva.
Well,
Da, acum.
we need you now.
Nu e trebuie.
Nu, că eu am uitat despre ce era vorba.
Good.
Cred.
How long have you been with these boys? Why ain't you run off?
Me?
Despre ce vorbeam?
Careful.
Nu mai știu.
Nu e
20
confirmare.
years, something like that. Since I was a boy.
20 years?
Yeah. He taught me to read. John, too. Taught me a few other things, him and Hosea.
I'm sure.
Dutch saved me. Saved most of us. That's why we need to stick by him through this. He always sees us right.
How's that new horse?
He's all right. He'll do for now. I appreciate you letting me take Taima the other night.
She's a strong one. It's been as hard on the horses as on the rest of us. I don't know what Dutch would do if something happened to the Count.
Same with Bill and Brown Jack. He's a drunk, miserable bastard, but he loves that horse.
Te cancelat.
I hope they all make it.
I tried to ride the Count once. Hucked me faster than a bull.
Auzi, tu dacă mai știi cum se afla în program câte cifre
I'm
am
gonna hitch Taim over here.
într-un număr?
Come on, let's get these over to Pearson. And thank you for showing me how to use the bow properly.
I only showed you a little. Takes a lifetime of practice to master.
Well, well, well.
Ah, se că am găsit.
Just drop it down in here.
Deci nu
Bring
pot.
it over then.
Dar nu pot, nu mă lasă. Aici.
What a surprise. Find a camp rat loitering around in the kitchen.
Is that any way to greet an old friend? I feel like we haven't spoken for days.
I do my utmost to avoid you.
He loves me, really. It's his sad way of showing affection.
No, it isn't. Now shoot, get lost.
Well, see you gents later.
See, you got on just fine.
Charles is a wonder.
Have a drink, boys. You earned it.
Jesus, what is that?
Navy rum, sir. It's the only thing. The only thing. Keeps you sane, it does.
Yeah, seems to have done a treat on you. You go rest that hand, Charles.
We'll be fine in a few days.
You mind helping me with the skinning, Mr. Morgan? It's easier if we do it together.
Do I get to skin you?
You're always one with the jokes, aren't you? Come on.
This really isn't a job for a man with a burnt hand. I'll see you both later.
You skin that one you dumped on the floor there.
Mamă, ce mișto.
Not too bad, Mr. Morgan. Yeah. They always said you were a butcher. You know, you could trade these and sell these in pretty much any town. If you're looking to make a legitimate bit of money, of course.
Right now, I'm just looking to get off this mountain alive.
Well, if you catch anything else, you bring it to me.
Sure.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Heck, Arthur Morgan's first decent bit of hunting after all these years.
Yeah. Well, we're on the run now. Everyone's got to do their bit to survive. Just make a good stew. Folk need it. It's been a tough few days.
Da, dar te las.
Ah.
Story. What? Enable...
Mami, Tudor, deci m-a luat un dor de tine.